Stage and screen actor Brian Dennehy made an appearance at Port Washington's Harbor Links Clubhouse recently as part of an event for the Gold Coast International Film Festival. Dennehy was interviewed before a local audience by former talk show host Phil Donahue, who asked him about his acting career and early influences. For Dennehy, it was a homecoming of sorts. He grew up on Long Island and says he's happy to give back and help promote the growing film festival.
Went to Chaminade, lived in Mineola, had a great teacher, Chris Sweeney, who started me off acting, so he's responsible for all this. And Chaminade was an extraordinary place to go to school, and I'll always be grateful to it. Went on to Columbia, was in the Marine Corps, then started living a life, which eventually became this, so which is very peculiar, but that's the way it worked.
So I think he's going to have probably a lot to say. I'm sure he gets a lot of memories coming back here. And I'll just sort of be there to, tickle his brain a bit, and I'm sure he'll take off and do some wonderful things. He's a very bright man, and he's a great wit. So I'm going to have it pretty easy tonight. He can talk about the giants in theater, both playwrights and actors and directors. You could spend 3 days talking to this man and not run out of material, really. And so for all these reasons, I'm here, and I'm going to enjoy it and try to get my picture taken next to him.
And Great Neck Arts Center Director Regina Gill says this is a great way to promote the Gold Coast Film Festival.
We're so proud that we were able to put our best foot forward and say, hey, come see what we do here. We do something really great, top quality people, top quality place. This is a window into the personal history and experience of a giant of stage and screen, and a guy who practically invented the talk show medium for daytime television. You're talking about two stunning examples, and the fact that they're both Irish Catholics just kind of bonded the two of them in a moment. It's really kind of fun. He knows what it's like for us to be promoting the arts out here. It's much easier to promote it 20 miles west. So he supports what we do. He knows that we're trying very, very hard to give access to these cultural experiences to children and to teens and to people who don't have the money to pay for these kinds of programs and lessons.
And Town of North Hempstead Supervisor John Kamen made a major announcement regarding the future of the Great Neck Arts Center.
The Town of North Hempstead is partnering with the Great Neck Arts Center. Together we're going to be the Gold Coast Arts Center, and this is going to be the vehicle by which the Gold Coast International Film Festival really takes it to another level. It'll be our third year. We've had a great first 2 years, and it's going to be tremendous going forward, and so this is really an introduction.
Well, I'm here representing County Executive Ed Mangano and the importance of film to Nassau County. It's an economic engine for us to drive business here. So having two big names like Dennehy and Donahue here tonight is just brings the attention to Nassau County on filming in the county and how important it is and how relevant it is that these big names come out and recognize this area as an area that's important to filming.
We are so fortunate. We're fortunate in our leadership. We are fortunate in the support that we get from our leadership who realize that this translates into economic benefit as well. It's not just do-gooding. It's actually going to come back to the community in concrete ways.
Any local arts activities needs to be supported, especially these days. When it's tough for anybody to get any kind of money out of people, right? Because they're watching their pennies. But the Toronto Film Festival, I remember when it started, and it was just this hole-in-the-wall operation, and it's become this huge, big deal now over the years. And so the future's potential is enormous for something like this if they work at it. These things are also set up to try to get young people involved, and young directors, young writers. And to the extent that you're able to do that, it also provides stuff for the future.
Nobody around here needs a lecture on the history of this place. What a wonderful, wonderful past you've had here. Giants, have given their brilliance to this geography here. Those embers will burn forever, and I think art festivals like this fan them and keep them going for future generations. I mean, we're going to have a lot of, I think, because of festivals like this, young people are going to be encouraged, and we're going to see a repeat of all the wonderful work that was done by the geniuses who came before.
In Port Washington, Chris Calora reporting, Long Island Online News.